so good. Welcome back to DBL. That was none other than two-time Grammy winner Jason Mraz, and that was a new rendition of his hit song Lucky. There he is. He's joining us today. Welcome, Jason.
Hey, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
Where is your cat, and what's your cat's name?
Big Boy. I don't know where he's at, but he goes by Big Boy.
Oh, Big Boy. Big Boy will come make an appearance. You just watch. So, Jason, you've got some of the catchiest music around, and you have some big news about it, too.
Thanks.
Tell us about the Look for the Good deluxe album and your upcoming tour.
Wonderful. Thanks. Well, last year I put out an album called Look for the Good, 12 new songs in a reggae style and fashion, and we're hitting the road finally this year now that venues and states are opening back up. And I decided I would add more songs to Look for the Good that included songs from my catalog to basically give us all a jump start on what the sounds are going to be like this summer. So on the deluxe edition, I included a new version of I'm Yours, Lucky, Make It Mine, as well as a couple of new songs as well, because I just can't stop writing songs. As you just heard a little bit of Lucky, it's now a ska version performed with Emily King, who is a phenomenal singer-songwriter and performer. And I'm Yours, we actually took the reggae out of it and we turned it into a very soulful, smooth, slow jam with a sexy sax solo. Just having fun with music. I've been blessed ever since I was a kid to be able to invent songs on piano and guitar, and to still be doing it as an adult is a thrill. So I try to use my superpowers for good and create good music.
Jason, I'm supposed to tone down how big of a fan I am, but I got to tell you, my wife and I have been to so many of your shows. One of our favorite pictures in our house is a photo you took with us backstage at the Hollywood Bowl. Very gracious with your time. But I love it was beautiful. It was wild for me as well. But I love how positive your music is, Jason. But people might not know that you really practice what you preach. Can you tell us and everybody what you're going to do with these profits from this album?
Yeah, so already I've given away $250,000 that were profits from Look for the Good. And I did that to advance Black lives and to advance programs that are helping transform our justice system and to uplift communities that have been marginalized and underserved. You know, as I said earlier, I've been blessed to be able to invent songs on guitar and piano, and I've done very well. And I feel like our world, our system was set up for a guy like me who has a dream to just go and pursue that dream. And our system isn't yet fully set up for anybody to pursue their dream. So I wanted to make sure that my dream was going to benefit others' dreams as well. So that's what Look for the Good is doing behind the scenes.
You know, Jason, they say that good people know good people, and I've been doing stand-up professionally for 13 years, and I've known Tiffany Haddish for almost all those 13. So you have to imagine how shocked I was when I saw her as a guest rapper, because I didn't know she should rap. So let me ask you this real quick: are we going to see you do stand-up comedy?
I love stand-up comedy. I think it's one of the highest art forms because I rely on a guitar to entertain and melodies, pre-written lyrics, you know. And when I see stand-up, when there's no instrument, no prop, and you're just storytelling and you're taking everyone into their hearts, and laughter is an opportunity to breathe consciously, which is the greatest gift on this planet, is to be awake and breathing and know that you're here. And laughter really gets us there. So I've always admired comedy, and that's how I met Tiffany. I went to see one of her shows, and we had a mutual friend, and it just struck me. I thought, I wonder if she does music. And when I asked her, she said, yeah. And within days, we were in a studio together doing this song. It was very, very cool.
That's awesome. Amazing. Now, Jason, I heard another surprising thing about you that actually has nothing to do with music. So tell us what you and Chipotle have in common.
Avocados. So after my first album, I moved out to the country, and it just so happened it was an avocado ranch. And so by living out here, the trees were planted by a farmer who planted them before I was even born. So I basically inherited his life work. And as I fell in love with the trees, to prune them and feed them, to keep them growing, I learned that Chipotle is one of the largest purchasers of avocados in the country. So they knock on your door and say, we'd love to buy your avocados. And ours are organic and beautiful, so of course they want ours. So we've worked together for many, many years. This year, they asked if I would participate in their Young Illuminaries project, which is about awarding grants and scholarships to young farmers, young people who are getting into agriculture. So I'm helping to review those grants and applications, and as well as offering some mentoring to hopefully share some of my successes and some of my failures in agriculture.
So, Jason, before we go, I got one question for the whole panel. Since we're now friends, if we go to Chipotle, can we say we know Jason Mraz and we don't have to pay extra for guac?
Oh, I'll take that deal.
Absolutely. And then you just have to run really fast after they give it to you.
All right, we're going to clip that, and we're going to bring that into Chipotle. Jason said it was okay. Jason, thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate you. DBL Nation, go out and get your copy of the deluxe edition of Look for the Good on July 16th. And don't miss Jason and his 13-piece reggae band on tour kicking off July 30th. Thank you so much, Jason.
Thanks, Jason.
Back,
what a pleasure.
Come in studio next time.
My pleasure. Thank you all.